Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
And welcome back to a pretty miserable day in Scotland, actually.
So yeah, before we get started, I just want to apologise a wee bit for last week's episode. It wasn't as quite all together as it normally would be. I was in quite a tremendous amount of pain because I fell out the back of here. Not my brightest move, granted. What we're going to do in this week's episode is we're going to service this beast first. We're going to change out the fuel filter, which is this bad boy right here. We're going to fix the bonnet latch bit. We're going to fix this bit like I said I was going to do in the last episode. We're going to fix all of this rusty nonsense. And by the time we've done all that, hopefully this bit will be back from the spray painters. So with that, let's crack on and get this thing serviced. I'm going to try and film as much of this as I can, but the problem with these Rangers, if any of you guys know about this, is that when you're servicing one of these things, you have under 10 minutes to remove and swap the oil filter and drain nearly 10 litres of oil from that tiny little hole and then top it back up, all in the space of 10 minutes. So I'm not 100% sure how much footage I'm going to get of this, but we'll crack on anyway. Hopefully it turns out for the best. Well, that was probably the most terrifying 10 minutes of my life. And before anybody comments, yes, it did look as if I poured 10 litres of oil into the engine, but I can assure you it didn't. What I very sneakily did before I started pouring the oil was I took a litre out of one of the cans. So there was only going to be a maximum of 9 litres going in. And actually, it worked out quite well, because the dipstick gauge was bang on. And at this point, I'd like to thank all the people on Google and Reddit forums and everywhere else. They basically explained exactly how to do that oil change without running the risk of blowing up your engine. Right, so the next thing on the list, we're going to swap out the fuel filter. But before we do that, I really want to see whether the Dream Science iMap will actually find out what the error code is that's showing up the engine management light being on. So with that, let's plug this bad boy in, see if it works, hopefully save me a wee bit of money. And it's come up with this code, so I don't know what it is. Let's find out. Reductant System Performance Bank 1. Well, I need to find out what that is. But that's good, at least we know what is causing that engine management light. Let's find out what that is and get back to doing all the other jobs that we're currently doing. Right, so now we know what that fault code is. We'll have to deal with that at some point in the future. But for just now, let's swap out the fuel filter, and then we'll move on and repair the bar at the back of the truck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. The engine management light's gone out. Must have just been a clogged fuel filter. Happy days. Anyway, with that, now that the truck's running exactly how it was meant to be, let's go into the back, fix all that rusty nonsense. That's looking pretty good. We're going to need to let it dry. So with that, I'll see y'all in a couple hours. And we're back. And I have to say, that is looking pretty spectacular. So anyway, now what we're going to do, because that'll be dry, is I'll very quickly put a coat of lacquer on that. But I think what we should do just now is fix the bonnet latch, because that is driving me mad. Let's crack on with that just quick. I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little bit concerned because at the moment everything seems to be going my way with this truck, and it's concerning me because it doesn't normally end up this well. So in next week's video we should have this bit back from the painters. We're gonna have our mirror cover back as well. So we'll fit the new piece on here next week. We'll get the truck up in the air, get that wheel off, get the tyre fixed because it's losing pressure slowly over time. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to start giving it a proper detail, starting with that engine bay because it's disgusting. If you could do me a favour and smash the like button, that would be absolutely awesome. If you're new around here, click the subscribe button for me, that'd be awesome as well. I hope you're all keeping well and hope you're all keeping safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.